Hi guys, I'm John from Banggood, and today we've come outside to try out this text-based GPS tracker. Now that does what it says on the tin. It's controlled by text from a mobile phone and is a GPS tracker. It can tell you where it is, what speed it's doing, whenever it moves. So let's take a look inside the box and see what comes with it. Okay, first in we have the GPS tracker itself, which will obviously be placed in the car wherever you want to track. We have what appears to be a spare battery case. We have two batteries, so that's very useful in case one runs out. We have battery charger. We have the plug for the charger, and finally the case and the instructions. These will be very important to show what sort of codes we need to text the tracker to find out where it is, what speed it's doing, all that sort of stuff. We will also need one SIM card, which is not included in the tracker, but very easy to find in any local shop. So let's get this put together and see if we can get it started. Okay, we'll get started with the setup. First of all, we will need to input the SIM card, which will basically simply slide in here, metal side down. And that is in. And then next up, the battery, metal on metal, as with any other battery, and slide the casing back on. Now we have the on-off switch on the side here. So hold that down for 4 to 5 seconds, and the light should begin to flash next to it. So flashing, yeah. You can see a red light in there flashing, and that means it is trying to find the GPS and GSM signals. This can take about 45 seconds, up to 45 seconds, and will work best when you're outside. So like any GPS signal, if you're inside or in a tunnel or anything like that, then the signal is going to be a lot weaker and might not work quite so well. So when we have the signal, it will flash once every 3 seconds or so, and we are ready to start tracking. Okay, so once you've got your GPS signal, then we can get our phone and do the most basic of the GPS features, and that will involve phoning the phone number from the SIM card in the tracker. As we can see here, I've labelled mine tracker, and then it will give you a dropped call, so it won't answer the call. And then once it has hung up, you will get a text message here. Okay, as you can see, there are 5 main pieces of information in this text message. First up in the blue, we have a link to Google Maps, and this will show the exact location of your tracker. Within that link, you can see N and E, and these are the longitudinal and latitudinal coordinates of the tracker. Underneath that, we have the speed that the tracker is moving. Obviously, we are staying still right now, so it is 0 kilometers an hour. But if the tracker is in a car or it's moving at all, then that will show the speed that the traveler is traveling. And then we also have the time and date that this tracking was requested. Okay, so there we have the basic functions and setup of the GPS tracker. There are a number of much more advanced and useful features that we haven't seen. First of all, I would say the geofence feature is very good. That would involve you setting up a parameter around maybe your house, and when the tracker goes outside of that parameter, it will notify the mobile phone that you've set up. We also have an SOS button on the side, which when that's pressed, it will notify the location of the tracker to an authorized number. So that can be very useful in the event of maybe a car accident or maybe a lost or injured hiker out in some mountains. That would be absolutely crucial. These are all very easy to set up with the instructions manual, You simply text the number, certain codes. They're all very easy in the little booklet there. So if this is any interest to you, if you think of any other ways that we could use this, then check out the link below the video and let us know what you think in the comments. Thanks a lot. See you next time.